Good day, viewers, and thanks for joining us on Lina TV News. My name is Aisha Gambo Dang Azumi. Let's take a look at the headlines. Endwell Science School are urged to see themselves as important beings, God ordained to be important personalities. Niger State Governor says Nigeria is a great nation with abundant human and natural resources. UNICEF says immunization against 6 killer disease is a right to every child. Stay tuned for the details. Niger State Governor Muhammad Umar Bago has described Nigeria as a great nation with abundance of both human and natural resources and have no reason to be poor, neither do Niger State. Governor Umar Bago said this when he received the delegation from Jilin Province at Niger State Liaison Office, Abuja. The report. Governor Umar Bago said their visit is timely as the state is seeking collaborations with other states across the globe for the betterment of the state and its citizenry, while outlining agriculture, automotive industry, education and health among other areas that the state needs collaboration. The governor said he is impressed on how the Jilin province grew its gross domestic product to 10 trillion Chinese yuan, adding that the Niger State government will work closely with the province to grow its own. Governor Umar Bago said he is optimistic that the partnership will lead to prosperity for both partners. On an invitation extended to the state to visit Jilin province, the governor said a team will be set up to be led by him and the date for the visit will be communicated to the province. Earlier, the vice chairman of the Standing Committee on Jilin Province People's Congress, Fan Rupion, said the visit was aimed at ensuring collaborations between the province and Niger State government. He explained that Jilin province is the first China to complete the industrialization of modern agriculture and to have an automotive industry. Chairman House Committee on Nigeria-China Parliamentary Relations Jafar Yakubu, who felicitated the Chinese visit, expressed willingness to ensure that the collaboration between Niger State and Jilin province come to fruition. Aisha Gambo Azumi reporting for Lina TV. The students, staff, and parents of Endwell Model Science School, Chanchaga in Borso local government area of Niger State has been admonished to always see themselves as important beings whom God has ordained to be important personalities in the society. Pastor House on the Rock Mina, Peter Rock Sadiq made the admonishment during his presentation as guest speaker at the annual Christmas Carol ceremony of the institution. Salen Moses Alkali completes the report.
It has been the tradition of the management of NUT Endwell Science School to organize Christmas Carol for the students to commemorate the Yuletide. This year's edition was no exception, as the school was agog with beautiful rendition of Christmas songs by pupils, students, teachers, as well as the Parents Teachers Association PTA. The guest speaker, Pastor Peter Rock Sadiq, reminded all guests and students of their uniqueness as ordained by God since creation, adding that no human being is useless. He called on the management, parents, and guardians to make deliberate efforts to instill self-confidence in the students to renew their hope in Nigeria.
You might not be the prefect of a school. You might not even have a position in the school. But if the day you begin to hold on to your importance to society, 5 years from now, some people will be celebrating your greatness. I don't know who is great in this place, but if you know you are great, I want you to stand up like a great person.
Earlier in her welcome address, the resident consultant, Dr. Mrs. Zainab Ndanusa, appreciated God for the opportunity to witness another Christmas, adding that it is a special gift from God as many could not make it. She charged the students and children to emulate the virtues of Christ by living exemplary lives.
In a continued effort to strengthening partnership with critical stakeholders for the goals, Director General Sustainable Development Goals (SDGs) Abubakar Musa has paid an official visit to the Sherman Niger State project. The visit of the DG featured discussion on exploration of areas of partnership with the new Niger project for the smooth implementation of the SDGs programs. The Director General said the SDGs under his leadership was poised to achieving desired results, which according to him will go a long way in complementing Governor Umar Mohamed Bago's new Niger agenda, hence the need for the support of all critical stakeholders, especially the leadership of the new Niger project. He described the SDGs as a multi-faceted agency that have a stake in virtually all the sectors of state's economy, stressing that he will continue to engage stakeholders within and outside the state for the purpose of achieving desired results, and therefore solicited for the support of the Niger project. In his remark, the chairman of the new Niger project, Alhaji Abubakar Mustafa Bida Sarkin Dawaki Nupe, described the new Niger project under his watch as a structure under the governor's office initiated to ensure successful implementation of project initiatives by Governor Muhammad Umar Bago-led administration in conformity with due diligence. Alhaji Abubakar Mustafa underscored the importance of synergy amongst ministries, departments and agencies, adding that all hands must be on deck to deliver the desired new Niger where decent infrastructure abides. He assured the DG and his team of his unflinching support to enable the SDGs achieve its set objectives. The Director of Primary Healthcare Department of Shiroro Local Government Area of Niger State, Hajia Maimuna Egogo, says immunization against 6 child killer disease is a right to every child. She stated this while flagging off a house-to-house immunization against polio at Gweda. Hajia Maimuna Gogo said immunization against polio and other 6 child killer disease became necessary because of the dangers this disease posed to the children. The Director General Primary Healthcare explained that government at all levels have expended huge sums of money to eradicate polio and other diseases for the continuous survival of the children. Hajia Maimuna appreciated the donor partners with particular reference to WHO and UNICEF for their resilience and commitment to the health and survival of the Nigerian children and urged them not to relent. The Director General in Shiroro emphasized the need for parents to present their children to the health personnel in their houses for routine immunization for the much needed goal to be achieved. She advised health personnel in the local government to exhibit high sense of discipline and professionalism in the discharge of their duties. And moving ahead, Niger State Ministry of Basic and Secondary Education has warned against attacks on teachers by students with dangerous weapons in the school. Statement issued by the Commissioner of the Ministry, Dr. Hajia Asabe Mohammed, said the negative development is posing security threat in the schools. The statement added that the attacks are disturbing incidents, noting that the Ministry has zero tolerance to violence in school and will take all steps legally permissible to stem the trend. It also noted with worries the detrimental impact of such attacks on the safety and well-being of teachers as well as the overall learning environment. The Commissioner, however, emphasized that the physical and emotional well-being of educators is of utmost importance and will not be compromised. She also advised parents to monitor their children's behavior closely and report any sign of aggression or violence tendencies to the appropriate authorities. Minister of State for Defense Dr. Muhammad Matawali has said that Nigeria will strengthen bilateral relations with the United States of America on security in the fight against terrorism and other criminalities in Nigeria. The minister made this known when he met with Congresswoman Betty McCollum and several members of the U.S. Congress at the United States Capitol, highlighting the significance of the long-standing friendship between Nigeria and the U.S., the minister reaffirmed President Ahmed Tinubu's commitment in eradicating the activities of terrorism in Nigeria through the collaborative efforts of the U.S. And with this story, we've come to the end of Lina TV News today. Do well to join us on all our social media platforms at Lina TV 247 or visit our website on www.linatv.com.ng. Have a lovely day.